now to the world of entertainment. Social media is in its feelings tonight after stars from the hit show Insecure posted their farewells to several characters as the series wraps its final season. And this debate about wearing bonnets in public, we're going to have that. And have you guys seen the new Crocs stiletto? Yeah, well, entertainment journalist Devin Simone is with us, and she's here to help me unpack the week's trending entertainment headlines. Hey, Devin.
Hey, Udit. Good to see you.
Good to see you too. Okay, so before we get into some of the other topics, what are your thoughts on Jeffrey Tubin being reinstated at CNN after an 8-month suspension for masturbating on a Zoom call with his colleagues? Now, Devin, we've seen black folks get fired for less.
We have absolutely seen black folks get fired for less. They're still fired. They're still out there somewhere. We don't know where. I think 8 months is way too soon. We all make mistakes. I'm not saying the man should like never work again necessarily, but I'm saying like, how do you go from the top to the bottom and then just do like one rebound and back up to the top again? That doesn't even happen in basketball. Like he should stay down there for a little while. It's way too soon. And CNN's like not even explaining really why they reinstated him. It's definitely suspect.
Well, white men fail up. We know that. All right. So now turning to one of my favorite shows that I've watched over and over again to the point where I've memorized each of the characters' lines. I promise you, Insecure. I'm legit devastated that they're shutting the lights off after this last season airs. And Devin, I want to know what the show meant to the community, because I know what it meant to me. What do you think it meant to us as a collective?
The show meant and means and will continue to mean everything. I mean, here we see Issa come up from YouTube, turned into a star. It really is, she is the modern day example of a black girl magic, right? Like of a woman saying, this is what I want to do. These are the ideas I have. Now, not only has she created a hit show in which she stars, she's in hit show, created hit show after hit show after hit show, and she's walking away not because it's getting canceled. I mean, we all want more. She said she knew from the get-go that she wanted it to be 5 seasons to tell this story, and she's got other projects. I'm not ready for it though, Yodi. I'm not ready for it to end. I feel like there's still a lot of growth to be had. I feel like Molly still needs more therapy. I'm not ready for this story to wrap up.
So I was going to ask you who your favorite and your worst characters, and I'm guessing that Molly might be on that worst character list there. But no, about Issa, developing this show and then also putting on other black talent and being able to allow them to flourish, because I think each of them had an opportunity to produce or direct an episode, and I think that was phenomenal. Go ahead, you were about to say something.
No, I was just going to agree with you. I mean, she really created so many opportunities for stars that we had never heard of who are now stars in their own right. I mean, Issa is the living, breathing example of how to do it. And I think her show serves as an example for any young people sort of dreaming big but feeling like they don't have mommy and daddy's connections, they don't have the money like some of these other stars we've seen. She's shown you don't need all of that and you can really go and shine if you believe in yourself. So we are forever blessed for having her sort of as a part of our community, as a part of the culture, and I really wish she would keep this show going. I mean, hell, if Girls could be on for years and years and years, then Insecure for sure should be on for some more years. But
I mean, how long have fans been asking for an hour of a show, right? Instead of the 30 minutes, it really feels like 20. But what are your predictions about what's going to happen in season 5? I have a prediction based on the pictures that Yvonne Orji had put up on social media. I think someone is going to get married because Yvonne had, for her last scene, this sort of hairdo that sort of mimicked hair, right there, that photo right there. That looks like a bridesmaid's updo. And then you look at Issa Rae's earrings.
For real.
What I love Insecure.
Really
I predict I predict Issa and Lawrence tie the knot. And she's ready to be stepmom to his baby that's coming. So what are your thoughts?
I completely agree. I
Your
mean, I really
predictions.
want Condola to go sit down somewhere. Condola is, I'm not a fan. She was supposed to be done. I don't love that she's back. But I agree. I think for them to give us what the audience wants, I think Lawrence and Issa have to end up together. I hope Molly, I've seen some things where people think Andrew and Molly will get back together. I think Molly needs a whole lot more therapy to become a lot less selfish. And then maybe Andrew was a good guy, but she was doing the most. And yeah, I think overall, I think we're gonna get what we want out of it, but I think we're still gonna be left wanting more. But I agree with you. I think there's a wedding in there.
All right, now to another debate about everyone's favorite topic, black women. Okay. Monique went viral over the weekend after she took to Instagram to shame black women out of wearing bonnets and pajamas out in public. Take a listen.
When we got to the airport yesterday, I was excited, like, all right, baby, let's go get him in Jackson, Mississippi. And as we began to walk through the airport, I saw so many, actually too many to count, and too many for me to tap. But I saw so many of our young sisters in head bonnets, scarves, slippers, pajamas, blankets wrapped around them, and this is how they're showing up to the airport. And I've been seeing it, not just at the airport, I've been seeing it at the store, at the mall. I've been seeing sisters showing up with these bonnets and headscarves and their slippers. And the question that I'm having to you, my sweet babies, when did we lose pride in representing ourselves? When did we step away of let me make sure I'm presentable when I leave my home? Let me make sure I'm representing the family I created so that if I'm out in the street, I look like I have pride in myself.
Devin.
We think alike. We think. I don't know what Monique is talking about, Unique, because we look good. So I don't know what she's complaining about.
I think I look great. I look fine, right? So we wear, okay, so if we wear weaves or wigs, right, we're trying to hide what's natural. When we wear our natural hair, it's called unprofessional. And now when we wear bonnets, it's ghetto. Okay, your thoughts.
Okay, here's the thing. First of all,
and we didn't plan this, y'all. We did not. We did not plan this. By the way, I'm just.
We did not plan this.
We just think alike. Okay, go ahead.
Yes, we think alike. So first of all, I have to say, is she delivering this message in a bathrobe? Because it looks like she is. So I feel like that's a little hypocritical. But also, I actually have to agree with her. Like, look, it doesn't take that much effort to not look terrible. It really doesn't. And if you really want to wear your bonnet, I understand preserving a good U part, or, a sew-in or whatever you got to do. But then in that, get a little bonnet that you can kind of like make look semi-cute or something. You can rock it as a hat. I agree with her. Like, I think, and people say that she's doing it because she's an older generation and we should be respected regardless and blah, blah, blah. Like, look, you look good, you feel good, you look good. And so all it takes is 2 seconds. All right, this one's a shower cap. Don't wear this out in public. But really, I don't say it often, but I agree with Monique on this one. What do you think?
You do.
Serious.
Yes. I just am so tired of being the topic of discussion. We already get criticized by so many other people, so many groups of people. And so to be criticized by, I don't know, it just rubbed me the wrong way because we could say a whole lot about Monique. But I get that the argument could be, well, she said it out of love. And I'm just so tired of people talking
But is it right? If it didn't come from,
I'm frustrated.
If it didn't come from Monique, Yodi, if it didn't come from Monique, okay, and your best friend said was like, girl, we're going on this trip, girl, take that bonnet off and just, or something, or at least tie a cute scarf or something, would you agree? If it did not come from Monique, would you be like, yeah, you're right?
Yes. Okay. Point taken. All right, moving on.
There we go.
All right, so let's go to the world of fashion. Now, Balenciaga teamed up with Crocs for a stiletto croc, right? Can we show that picture, please, of the stiletto croc? Devin, what in the atrocious hell? Okay, and get this, they're running close to $1,000. So were they intentionally trying to make an ugly shoe? And are you copying a pair?
I definitely am not copying a pair. I feel like Crocs have been intentionally trying to make an ugly shoe since inception. And I think this is proof that, you know what, you don't need to go to fashion school anymore. No disrespect to people with fashion degrees, but hell, if you can reach it to the top and design this, then go ahead, get that sketchbook out and throw some stuff together and then pursue it, because you really, really don't need to.
I mean, just tell us that your creative juices ain't flowing anymore, because I mean, that was horrible. All right, entertainment
That
journalist
was a hot
Devin
mess.
Simone, thank you for coming on tonight.
Love you as always, your D.
All right, we'll have much more of Making the Case after this.